squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do want quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
The give to Davis. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Fitzpatrick. Got his man quickly.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Finds his man. It's Davis. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Finds his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Our defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're working that left side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. The quick out. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride Davis here. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. He wants to change this route. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
He leaves it with his back. Nice move there. He's up to 51 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Working the middle, it's complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacy. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. He's now up to 77 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Got room to work. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Still running at the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. The give to the back. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run for it on third and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. It's complete on the right side.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Going over the top. He's got it down the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Here's the pressure. That's reeled in. It's Hatchett. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The give to Davis. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Makes the grab on the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Throws to the back. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Give him 109 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Finding an escape route. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Got a man. It's Selvia. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. The sure hands, it's Selvia. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the Grove for a long time. They're up by 35 over Charlotte. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it... Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll ride Davis here. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. into the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Pulls it in, it's Davis. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We've got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Phillips. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to keep this drive alive. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try to run it in. Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. And the Red Wolves are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that the turnover.
And you thought for a second that is exactly what this offense wanted, right? Get the ball out of end zone. The running back gets it, gets some yards, but he coughs the football up on a horrible spot on the field. And now this defense is set up with great field position.
Quick release on the RPO. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Alert, alert, right? Quarterback under center. You're thinking quarterback sneak on short yardage. Defensive lineman, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense. Great stop.
Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. If you give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
That's caught. It's Hawkins. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. He wants to throw it again. Wiggles free. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
With this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try to save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Made a defender miss. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Hatchett. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll get to the line and spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Lacy. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game.
Deep shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Boom.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now through the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the